Well, hello YouTube. It's been about a month since my last video. It's been a pretty hectic month, really. We went on vacation on fall break and went to Phuket, Thailand. So that took some time, and then I got sick, and then had exams at school, and it's been pretty busy. Matter of fact, I just got home. I haven't even had a chance to change out of my uniform yet from work. So anyway. I've been sick a bit, and I'll talk a little bit about that. This is my 5-month video. In 5 months and about 4 days, post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy from Jakarta, Indonesia. Surgery was at Geraha Kedoya Hospital with Dr. Handy Wing. Dr. Wing is now no longer working out of Geraha Kedoya. He's working out of Omni in Tangerang at Alam Sutra. So. If you're interested in meeting Dr. Handy or talking with him, that's the hospital Omni and Alam Sutra to see now. Well, the stats, my highest weight of the year, I can't say highest weight ever, but highest weight of the year was about, 337 pounds in that ballpark. My weight at date of surgery on June 17th, 2016. My weight at date of surgery was 317 pounds. My current weight, as of this morning, is 245 pounds. There were some decimals there too, but when you're over 200 pounds, really saying, oh, I was 205.7 today, that doesn't matter. It's your 205, your 206, and the points don't matter. So, and you can vary even in a day's time. I might be 247 tomorrow. I didn't gain 2 pounds. I just have 2 pounds worth of fluid and food in my system. So, but yeah, today I was at 245, which is my lowest weight yet. Lowest I've been, as far as I know, since I was in high school. Since probably 1989 is probably the last time I was 245. I did lose down to the 249 range, 250 in 2009, but I never got below that. I never got to the mid 240s. I definitely never got to the 230s, and hopefully I'll be there within a month. My goal weight is to get down to as close to 200 as I can. I'm expecting probably 220, 215 will be the lowest I'm physically capable of going. According to the magic scales at my doctor's office, I can't get any lower than that because of muscle mass and bone mass and all that. So, yeah, so far so good. Talk just for a minute about the experience recently. I've had, since we went to Taiwan, and we went out to eat at a restaurant, not Taiwan, but Thailand. We're going to Taiwan actually in December, Christmas break. But went to Thailand in I guess October, and got a hold of some kind of bug. I think it came from ice at a restaurant. I think they probably use water. Most of the food we ate was local. We ate food at from curry places, and it was good. But my wife and I never had the same food. We ate different things, but we ate at one restaurant and we both got sick. And the only thing we had in common was we both had drinks with ice, and we think that was what did it. Either that or the restaurant itself was just bad sanitation. But I got sick, and I got really sick. We went on, the day I got sick, we actually went on a speedboat cruise out to Phi Island, which was about 45 kilometers offshore. And the water was pretty choppy, and even though I had taken Dramamine, I got motion sick on top of food poisoning. That's not pleasant. To have food poisoning and motion sickness at the same time, it's bad. It's really bad. And it took me a good week and a half to get over that. Almost put in the hospital. The doctor wanted me to go in the hospital, but I didn't want to go in the hospital. No, I could lay in bed at home. So I wasn't dehydrated. They could just give me some antibiotics and let me go home. And they did. But now, a month later, I got sick again. And nothing I ate could have caused it. And I've been like, I'll be sick for a day and then I'll get better. And I'll be sick for a day and I'll get better. and I think it's the bacteria in my system, and it's just not getting out. So I'm taking some Cipro to try to get rid of it, and I'm going to take Cipro for 2 weeks, and hopefully that'll take care of it. But one of the things I've found is that even though it's been 5 months, and I think 6 months is kind of the magic number where you're supposed to be healed, my stomach still hurts. I still, if I eat or drink a little too much, I know it. And like yesterday, I ate noodles for lunch. Had noodles for snack in the morning. I got a container of noodles at school because in our cafeteria area, the canteen has vendors. They sell noodles there. So I bought a thing of noodles, and I knew I couldn't eat all of them, but I ate maybe half of it, and then I'd eat the rest of them at lunch. And then for supper last night, I made some whole wheat spaghetti with meatballs, and I could barely eat any of it. The spaghetti sauce, I think tomato sauce is something that, ketchup seems to be okay because I don't eat that much, but spaghetti sauce and tomato sauce appears to be a trigger for stomach pain. I can feel the incision after where the scar line is after I eat it. The first time that happened, I'd eaten some tuna with a spicy tomato sauce, and I was miserable the next day. So I gave away all of that I had to a friend who likes it, and since then I haven't eaten any more of this stuff. I can eat spicy food, but it appears that tomato sauce is something that I just can't eat anymore, at least at this time. I told my doctor, and he suggested to eat when I eat it, to take on omeprazole or one of those one of the acid blocker proton pump inhibitors. So I may try that, but honestly, I don't enjoy tomato sauce products that much anymore. Cheese still seems to be the thing I really like. The sharper the better. I just kind of quit worrying about the weight loss thing. I'm just letting it come as it comes, and it's been 5 months. I know they say it's a 6-month honeymoon, and you're supposed to lose all you can in 6 months, and I think as long as I keep doing what I'm doing now, it's all going to come off eventually, because it'll have to. There's nothing, my calorie intake isn't high enough to maintain. I'm not, I'm just not getting that. And even on days when I eat a little more, I'm still not hitting 2,000 calories, even when I eat more than normal. So my goal at this point is to get as low as I can naturally. I was working out regularly, but when I got sick, I've been to the gym twice since I got food poisoning because I just wasn't in any condition to work out, and then I got sick again after I went to the gym. So my goal is to lose as much naturally as I can by Christmas, and then after the new year starts, I'm going to hit the gym hard, and I'm going to try to get as fit as possible. I don't know that I'll, I'm not 22 anymore, but I'm going to try to get pretty fit and get a little muscle mass built up. That's as far as definition, not just I have a lot of bulk, but I want to try to get some definition built up. And again, it's been an interesting journey. I've told people recently that I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I'm not criticizing it. I'm not, I made the right decision. I did. What I did for me was the right thing to do. But if it's something you need to do or something you feel you need to do, you need to weigh all your options and considerations, because this is not easy. It's, you go out to eat and I went today, we for supper, we went to TGI Fridays, and I got the Southwest chicken, and I ordered the Caesar salad with it, gave the Caesar salad to my wife, and I ate the chicken out of the Southwestern chicken dish with a few bites of the little tomato, it's like a pico de gallo kind of thing, with a little bit of rice, and that was it. I didn't eat the rice, and I didn't eat the sausage, and the server came back over when I pushed the plate away, came back over with this, said, "Is something wrong?" He asked me, "Is everything okay? Was it, you didn't like it?" And he actually said that, "You didn't like it?" And I just don't, no, it's fine. I just can't eat it. I couldn't have eaten the sausage if I wanted to. And he said, you don't like sausage? No, I couldn't eat it. I couldn't eat it if I wanted to. The rice fills me up very, very rapidly. Noodles do as well, but not as fast as rice does. I eat rice and like 2-3 tablespoons of it, and boom, I'm done. So even though, it's carbs and not as heavy, there's no picking out on rice. I couldn't do it. So I try to eat grilled chicken most of the time, or some kind of protein like that. It is what it is. If you're considering having it, I'm not going to tell you don't do it. You know your situation better than I do. But do it for the right reasons. Do it because it's the last resort. It's what you have to do. Like I've told you guys in the past, I've lost over 100 pounds 4 times. This is the 5th time I'm at. Right now, since day one, I'm at over 90 pounds lost since January. I'm around 90 pounds lost since January, and when I'm done, I'm going to be over 100 pounds lost again, and this will be the 5th time I've done it. I had no choice. Well, you could say you always have a choice. Yeah, well, my choice is if I lose it naturally again, it's going to come right back again. So this was my best bet at permanent loss. But if you haven't been through a process like that, if you haven't gone through these sorts of things, maybe there's something else that doesn't require you to go to this step. Maybe it is all you can do. Maybe this is your best bet. But again, don't just run into it. I talked to somebody the other day who maybe, woman who might be, 30, 40 pounds overweight, something like that. Want to know about the surgery. Want to know how much it was and where I had it done. No, you don't need that. She hasn't struggled with it. She just put it on over time and wanted to take it off as easy as possible. It's not easy. It's easier to diet. Because it doesn't change your whole life. You have to have willpower to diet. You have to put in effort to diet. But this changes everything. The way your stomach reacts to food, the way you can eat food, the way you taste food, the way you look at food. Your life is surrounded so much by food. You do so much in your life based on, we're going to meet. You want to meet for supper? You want to all these things you do because you're going to this restaurant, that restaurant. Considerations change, things change, and there are easier ways to live than to have to deal with pain when you eat a little too much. Or, the other day I ate and then I had some watermelon afterwards, and I didn't realize that I'd eaten too much, and I had the watermelon, and I ended up spitting up a bunch of stuff. It's not pleasant to talk about, but I had to spit the watermelon back up because I'd eaten too much. I've got some watermelon now. I want to eat it, but I'm going to wait till my chicken goes down that I had a while ago. The little tiny piece of chicken from the Southwestern chicken dish. When it goes away, then I can have the watermelon. But it's going to be probably another hour before I can do that. It changes everything. So, be reasonable. I'm not telling you don't do it, but think about it. Think about what it means to you in your life and how it will fit with you. Can you have the surgery? Can you handle the pain? Can you go through all that? You probably can. Most people could. But the after, the way you look at food, the way things change. Finally, the last thing I want to talk to you about is, I've lost a lot of weight now. I know 70 plus pounds since surgery. That's a lot of weight. And, I bought some jeans last week. They were size 38 waist. They fit comfortably. I could probably squeeze in a 36 pretty easily now. Look, that's cool, and I know it is. But when you lose this much weight this fast, 5 months and 70 pounds, I don't know. Other people's experience may vary. And if yours did, please leave a comment in the comment section below. But I know it's mental. But my body image, my mental image of what I look like hasn't changed. And it's crazy. If I have my shirt off and I look in the mirror, I look exactly the same to me that I looked 5 months ago. And I know my face looks different. I know it does. No question about that. I wish this little turkey neck thing wasn't here. Hopefully that'll go away as I lose some more weight. But I know that my face looks different. But my body in the mirror, to me, looks the same as it has forever. And that's something, if you have this done, it messes with your head, because even though you change, you don't see the change. You know, even though you know you've lost weight and look different, you can't visually, you don't see it. And that's kind of a weird deal. You know, it is. Anyway, that's one thing. I'm going to do a video, I think, of things I don't miss about being fat anymore, or I'm not going to miss about being fat anymore. I'm going to do that. There's a lot of those floating around out there. I've got to come up with some original content for that. Living in Asia, it's a little different. So, I'm still going to be the biggest person in the room, unless there's another Westerner here. Then I might not be. I'm not the biggest person that works at my school anymore, which is, I was. I'm not now. There's at least one who's a bigger guy than me, maybe two. Actually, maybe more than that. There's an Indonesian or two who's probably a little heavier than me, at least in body fat percentage, body mass. He's probably not as fit as me. So, that's nice, not being the biggest person anymore. But I got to come up with some original content for that. So anyway, look, if you have any comments or thoughts, leave them in the box below. I'll reply if there's anything any need to reply. And look, I just like talking to people and getting people's opinions. So anyway, sorry it took me a month to get back, and I know I've gone a little bit longer, back up to 17 minutes now. But I haven't said anything for a month, so maybe something here was worth listening to. Any questions or anything, comments, just holler at me and I'll talk back. See you guys next time.